Hey everybody, Tempo Crazed here. Get this stream started! Woohoo! As you can see, the microscope is set up again. Uh, so yeah, we are gonna do another little bit of a hunt here. So mail call, I got in a whole bunch of well, about a couple dozen buffalo nickels and about 450, 500 somewhere in there wheat pennies that came in. Another Geiger, 10 gram Geiger. These are always a big hit. So, got that. A 1939 Mercury Dime. 39 Mercury Dime. Sounds like it rhymes, I guess. Let me see. I know there's some other things here. Let me just take a quick look-see. Because I got some other ones in. I gotta try to find real quick here. I'd kind of put a couple of them away here because this came in today. This penny that I'm going to show you, that I'm about to show you, is really interesting. Um, so hey Ray, when this penny here that I'm going to show you came in, the flip that it was in said 1933, and I think what happened is the guy grabbed the wrong penny or did something wrong because that's a 33 Denver. That right there is a 33 Denver. That's a only about 8 million of those minted. So that's actually a semi-key date penny. So I think, like I say, I think the guy might have grabbed the wrong one. Uh, so the other penny that came was a 27, not a real big deal there. Nice shape, just not a high-end penny by any means. Got an 04 or an 09, I mean VDB here. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, the rest of the stuff is all going to be... get out of there. What the heck is this? It's a Denver Nickel 64. Not really worth a whole heck of a lot. I'll set it to the side, I guess. But anyway, the rest is going to be just... I think the rest will end up being like, of the cents that we're going to go through are going to be 40s and 50s, so don't get your hopes up that we're going to find anything too amazing in those. The Buffalo Nickels will be fun, though. That should be a fun time. So, alright, here we go. 37. Oof. 52. 46. 56. 45 in pretty rough shape. I've literally got to the point now where anything that's in rough shape like that, I'm just tossing into the bucket that goes to the bank. I've had so many calls that, and I've tried selling the calls as like a lot or whatever, but I just don't get enough for them to make it worthwhile. So anybody that's not familiar with that saying calls, that's a basically means it's ones that are just junk for the most part. I mean, they're worth the value of the copper, and that's about it. And while the value of copper is more than what a penny is, that's why we went to the zinc planchet that was copper plated, because you know, 1 penny is like this 1 penny here in copper value is like 2 to 3 cents. Maybe it's more. I don't know. I can't. I'd have to look up what copper value is right now. I don't feel like looking that up. I barely know what silver is, but I bet Ray could tell you exactly what it is right now. Again, tomorrow, Saturday, the 10th, at 12 p.m. Central Time, I'm having a pretty good-sized Whatnot show. Hopefully, a lot of people can make it. We're calling it the Shit Show. Because, there you go, $22.69 right now for silver. Anyway, we're calling it the Shit Show because last time Whatnot did a commission-free day like this, it went to shit. So, I guess we'll find out if tomorrow does the same thing to us or not, but hopefully not. Like I say, I got a pretty big show. Probably my biggest show ever planned for tomorrow. As in the most amount of things to sell. And even some like higher priced items. Copper's at $3.68 a pound. Okay, well now figure out how much a 1.3 gram copper penny is worth. Not 1.3, 3.1. D. Ooh, at 26. These pennies here that we're going through right now are all going to go into the bucket to go into rolls. So even that 26 that at 26. Yeah, that's going into the bucket. So, it's above my math skills. This is above my pay grade. Go away. 46S. I tried going through these as these came in rolls. There's a 36D. These came in rolls, and I tried going through. I dumped them out before the stream started, and I tried going through and pulling all the calls out, but when I was dumping them, but I see I missed quite a few. Because I also found some memorial pennies while I was going through. And you're gonna find if you buy these rolls from me, you'll find like RPMs and like this one here is a little bit off center. That's not the, but it also has these little lines in there and stuff that you see. That's the improper alloy mixture. So if you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you're checking for all that. But yeah, we got coming up in tomorrow's show. I got 4 silverbacks, which, you know, them are very highly collectible. Highly collectible. We got some slabbed up coins. Peace dollar, Morgan dollar, Franklin half, and a Ike. Oh, and we got a bunch of $1 coins, and also the presidential coins that are slabbed, and a slabbed penny. We got the bottle caps, the Coke Classic one, and the one from the Christmas one with the bears. The bears. And what else do we got here? We got a Mountain Dew bottle cap. Oh, we got this coin here. I've never seen one of these before. I'll pull it out here real quick. This is the San Francisco Old Mint Commemorative Coin Program. This is a 2006 coin. It is silver. It is a silver coin. 90% silver. I did a little research on this thing today. And the average sale price of that coin is $70 I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy cow. You know, most commemorative coins, even silver ones, only go for 25 to 30, somewhere in there. So, yeah, that's a good one. We got the skateboard that I showed before, the 3D coin. That's priced. Oh, there's a nice Woody. Really nice. That's priced at 150, I believe, is what I priced it at. The Batman coin. There's only 2,500 of that one. That's colorized like that. So that's like an $80 coin, something like that, 80, 100, somewhere in that neighborhood. I don't remember what I priced it at. We got a bunch of mint sets and coin sets and stuff. Got some nice silver rounds. I know somebody that loves his silver rounds. And I do have some sovereign silver rounds like the Britannias. We call them sovereign silver rounds because they're backed by a sovereign government. They're usually the better ones to get because they do pull a premium, but they also hold their value better because unlike just a generic silver round that's $22.69 a ounce, the sovereign ones, pull a little bit more premium, closer to like $30, but they also have a government backing on them. So even if silver goes down or whatever, they're still going to hold that value. So now don't take it to your silver shop and hope to get that, because your silver shop don't give two hoots about that silver or that it's got sovereign backing. But if you go through any other seller, go through eBay, whatnot, whatever, they do. They care about that backing, that government backing. So, or any serious collector. Even a lot of times, even coin shops will give you a premium on those because they treat it as a coin, not as bullion. So, just to keep that in mind. Yeah, I would have ran my stream a little bit earlier today, but I had some errands I had to run, so. And earlier than that, I was getting ready for my Whatnot stream that's running tomorrow, so got a lot going on. A lot going on, not a lot of time to get it all done. I still got to get, that's the other thing, is I ran out of penny flips again, and nickel flips again. I was telling Gunk, he's on Whatnot, some of my Whatnot people know who that is. I was telling him earlier today on the phone, though, I said, I need to buy stock in some flip company. I don't know which one, but one of them, because my goodness, do I go through a lot of flips. I mean, it's kind of sad and ridiculous at the same time of how many flips I go through. I probably go through 500 of them a week. So I have another 900 penny flips coming and 600 more nickel flips coming, but none of them will be here before tomorrow's show. So I gotta make do with larger flips and use them for my pennies and stuff. But it is what it is. It's not end of the world. As long as Parker doesn't show up, Parker Pennies doesn't show up and give me a hard time about it. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. Oh well. Well, we got some new people I know subscribing. I've seen quite a few of them recently. Let me go take a quick look at that here. We're what are we at now? 725. We're at 725 now. 725. Last one to subscribe, we got Prism Fire Products, Treasure in Canada, Mistress Raven Ivy, and let's see, Christopher Hamilton, Roush00, P.W. Rogers, Arthur Johnson, Vicky Tracy, David Tetrout, CEO Outdoors, Mickey Fur, Papa York, Kelly Ray, Richard Garnsey, Michelle Croston, John Song, Lazy Day Fisherman, Tony Bednarchik, Jeff USA. Oh, I went into last year. Anyway, those are all new people. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for being here. $44. So we're getting there. We're making our way towards that 1,000. I am working on putting together a Facebook page. I'm thinking about putting together a Facebook page where you guys can buy and sell and stuff. I haven't decided yet. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot to go with it and stuff. But I'm in one that's a penny one right now. Ray's actually in there too. And I just got into a big argument with one of the admins of it because they're kind of dicks. Basically, I had paid for something to buy something, and the seller canceled after I didn't pay for it, but I bid on it, and he put in the chat that in the posting that I won, and then when I went to pay for it, he says, "Oh, no, I sold it to someone else already," and I was like, "All right, whatever," I just let it go. Well, then they put up something about that if you're called out as a winner, that you need to pay for it or you're going to get kicked. And I said, well, it should go the same way if you're called out as a winner and the seller does the same thing to you that happened to me, that they should be kicked too. And they called me out saying that I must have done that in a different stream, that didn't happen there, or in a different chat or whatever, it didn't happen in theirs and all this stuff. And I'm like, listen, I've only tried to buy pennies in this room. So if you guys can't find the post that it was from, here's the guy's name, here's all the information, here's the time, date line, all that stuff. Finally, they just dropped it because I think I finally won my case. But it's just like, wow. Call me a liar? Jerk. I wasn't real happy, is what I'm trying to say. So I've been thinking about doing a Facebook one myself where we can do that stuff, but I don't know, it just seems like it's a lot of work. And I don't really feel like putting in. I mean, I already got enough going on, you know what I'm saying? I'd have to have some really good mods on it to help me out because I already got, like I say, enough going on. I don't need to be trying to run a Facebook page too at the same time that I'm doing the YouTube thing. I mean, I've even let it slide my Discord because I just don't have time to get in there and do anything. And oh, with starting a business, actually two of them, just a lot going on. Getting the coin business up and running. Plus, I'm gonna be getting my technical company up and going here again, called TechFix in Fargo. So that's all gonna take time, lots and lots of time. Just not gonna have as much time. Well, I mean, I'll still make time for you guys. I'll still make time for YouTube. I'll still do my whatnot shows. I'll still sell stuff on eBay. What I'm saying is that if I'm gonna do if I'm gonna do Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff, I'm gonna need help. So if there's any volunteers, Ray, I'm trying to get you to volunteer here, bud. You're not helping out. But if there's any volunteers anyway, let me know. You can hit me up at my email. It's in the about section there. Cause I think I have an Instagram for Tempo Crazed. I know we have a TikTok that I never go on. I made a TikTok because I was gonna stream between the two, like cross-platform stream thing. So I was told that that would help me get more viewers, but I never set it up that way. I don't know. Maybe I should work on that. I don't even know much about TikTok. I'd have to call my cousin and ask her how to use it. That's a nice looking 39. I gotta sneeze. Nope, not good. Okay, I think I'm good now. Hoofda. Nope, not good. Maybe pomegranate. Okay, we're good. I think. I don't know. The pomegranate thing is something that somebody told me once. You say pomegranate and then you don't sneeze. I don't know. Does it work? I mean, I don't know. Hi, Otis. Hello, Otis. You're not great? Hmm. Otis, are you not great? I thought you were the great and mighty. Yeah. I mean, these pennies aren't great, but I knew that going in. Like I said, that most of these are going to be 40s and 50s, maybe some 30s. That's a nice call. Hmm. Oh, well, Otis, we're going to go through some Buffalo nickels in a little bit here, and guess what? We don't have to watch the paint dry, because they're not dateless. They all have dates. I know, isn't that weird? They all have good, they're all going on dates. They're all got dates on them. That's a nice looking 55. There were some 43s in here, but they're sitting in vegetable oil right now. Or not vegetable oil, olive oil right now. Because they had a little bit of corrosion on them, but they were like 43D and S's, so I got them sitting in the olive oil to kind of help loosen up some of that corrosion, because I want to check them for, um, you know, the D over S and the double D, triple D, all that good stuff. Otis, you gonna be able to make it to my show tomorrow or what? To my stream on Whatnot? 12 p.m. Central? It's nice to see a few 30s in here. Seen, what, 120? Couple 20s? I don't know. Yeah. I hope so. There's a nice 41 Woody. I mean, it's not like, it's got a hit. Dang it. It's gonna be a big one. I got a lot of buffaloes I'm gonna be going through. We got some coins that are graded. Got some currency. Got like these bottle caps that are silver. They're really cool. Always got the skateboard. The silver skateboard. Those are fun. I think I got a few pretty good sized streamers that are going to be stopping by. Monday, I'm expecting a new shipment of a whole bunch of rolls of kind of from what I understand, higher end wheat pennies and stuff. Like I know one of the rolls has a 190S V or 190S 1909S in it, not a VDB, just the 1909S. But still, I mean that's pretty cool. Another 1909S. The guy said he thinks there might be an SVDB in there. I said, well, if there is, that'll be a fun one. Although if there's an SVDB in there, I might have to try to buy it from him. Just to, I know I'll have it, but I'm doing it as a consignment thing. So I mean, buying a 1909S is one thing. Buying a 1909S VDB. Nice. I saw today some streamer was running through a bunch of currency to move a bunch of currency out, and he sold 5 $2 bills, so $10 for $8. I was like, what the heck, dude? Why wouldn't you start that at like? I mean, if it was me, if I was selling $10 worth of stuff, I'd usually anyway, not always, but usually I would start that at like $11 or $12. At least get my money back. Although I guess I've done stupid things too. Oh, look, railroad tracks. Oh, look, a Canadian coin I didn't even see. A 66. Ugh. So anyway, if anybody's wondering where these coins came from, these are from Kazoo Bullion out of Michigan. So I've bought there many times. If you buy 10 or more, or 10 to 19, I think it is. If you use, you can get them cheaper if you want to do the wire transfer. But I just use the PayPal deal, and they're like $4 and some odd cents each, something like that. Basically like $5. That's why I sell my wheat penny rolls starting at $6 because this is basically I'm breaking even on the rolls when they only sell for $6. So, I mean, when they go for, that's why I pull out, and that's if people are wondering why do you search your rolls? Why don't you just roll them up and sell them? Well, I search them because I need to pull out a few decenter pennies, like something like this, to sell outside of the rolls, so that I can make the money, not just break even. Like I say, I break even on the rolls. I make the money on the individual stuff. I was just on a guy's stream today that he used to sell his rolls for $5 a roll, and he'd sell you like 10 or 15 of them for at $5 a roll or whatever. And I seen today he's actually bumped up his prices as high as he's at $9 a roll now. I was like, holy crap! But there's a lot of people been asking for rolls of wheat pennies now, so I don't know. I think it goes in spurts. It seems to go in like spurts of like how much people or what people want and stuff. Like right now I've been in a few different streams and people are wanting buffalo nickels. And everybody's like, "No, sorry, I don't have any." So then I usually chime in and say, "I got some." I don't have a lot left. That's why I actually just bought a whole bunch of buffalo nickels. Because I had sold like basically all my buffalo nickels. So I literally just bought a few rolls worth that are coming still, but I do have, like I say, I do have a couple dozen here that came in today. And I think some of them, if I remember correctly, I think some of them were better dates even. So that's probably good. But the guy, like I say, the guy that I bought these nickels from, he said he was going to throw in a couple wheat pennies too. And one of the wheat pennies he threw in is a 1933. It said just 33 on the flip, but then when I looked at the penny closer, it's actually a 33 Denver. And so a 33 Denver is only 6.2 million. And the shape that the one's in that I have sitting off to the side here is probably AU-ish. So probably like a 20 or so dollar coin. And I think I paid like, for that lot of stuff, I paid about 20 bucks. So, like, somebody messed up. Or maybe he didn't mess up. Maybe he just meant to do that. He doesn't really care about pennies. I could see that too. There's a lot of people that don't care about pennies. You know, the thing with pennies. Now I'm going to start ranting. Here we go. What? Yeah. There's a nice lamb. The thing with pennies, though, is you're going to make, just like currency, you always make your most amount of money percentage-wise on the lowest denomination. So here we have a penny. If I sell this for $2, we're just going to keep it easy. We're not going to put in fees and all that stuff. I just made $1.99 on it. Okay. If I have a 50-cent piece that I sell for $2, I only made $1.50. So just like dollar bills, $1 bill, you know, if you sell that for 20 bucks, you make $19. You sell a $10 bill for 20 bucks or a $5 bill, you know, same thing. So lower denominations. Plus, I know way too much about pennies. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Rosie, you know what I've done? You know, this whole week, I have your penny sitting right next to me. And I keep saying, oh yeah, I gotta send that, I gotta send that, I gotta send that, and then I keep forgetting. I mean, it's literally sitting right here. I mean, it does have that little scratch in it, but it could use a little bit of cleany, little hot water and some soap, you know, but it's literally sitting right here. I really need to get that sent off to you. Like, I hope you weren't watching for it because I keep forgetting to ship it. I should have done it the other day when I had to ship something else out. What the heck was it? Oh, I shipped out a couple of those towels the other day. I'll get it out. My mind has been just filled with this big Whatnot show that I got coming up tomorrow. I got so much stuff that I've been trying to get ready for it, and I've been doing and stuff that, I mean, normally speaking, I only run like 1 to 2 hours, but I'm hoping this time, I'm hoping to run for like 4 hours. Yeah, I got your address. It's in my email. Like I say, I apologize. It's just been crazy. Crazy busy. Plus, like I was saying earlier, working on trying to get the coin thing going. I got like 3 more people are sending me stuff now to do consignments with. One person I talked to, and that person knows who they are. They'll probably watch this video at some point. I don't see them in here now, so. But they've been talking about having me come down to Florida and help them out with their collection and everything, so. And then to help pay the bills, I mean, I went to school for IT, so I guess it's time to get my IT company up and running. I mean, I have a lot of people that want help with IT all the time. I might as well make some money with it. I know, don't I sound super excited? Wow, look at those. Look at that big frickin' lamination in that coin. Okay, I'm sorry. I cannot put that one into the rolls. I'm sorry. But I can't bring myself to. That's gotta. If it doesn't sell on Whatnot, it'll sell on my eBay. If you want to know about my eBay, it's Temple Crazed on eBay. Right now, you'll find some baseball cards and a pocket watch on there. But I'm working on getting some more stuff up there. I'm going to be putting a bunch of pennies up there soon. Soon. And maybe some other stuff. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, shoot. I know what else came today. Where the heck did it go? I'm just cruising through all these pennies that came. But something else here came. Another coin that came in today. Check this thing out. Woo! A 2023 American Silver Eagle. God, that thing's in nice shape too. That came in today too. I forgot all about it. Yeah, and that's the other thing is American Silver Eagles are finally getting the value that they deserve. For so long, people were just paying bullion prices for them, and now we're finally seeing some good pricing in them. I've been selling them for really good for, up there in that $40-50 range, which is where they should be. Ungraded, they should be in that $40 to $50 range. So this one I'm gonna put up for $45 for a starting price on it, and if it doesn't sell at 45, I'm gonna keep it and maybe send it off for grading because it's in really, really nice shape. I'd be surprised if it. I mean, it'll hit a 50 or a 69 for sure, but it might even hit a 70. I've been looking over it and looking over it and looking over it, and I don't see a scratch on it anywhere. And it's a good strike. So it may hit an MS70 even. Boy, we're getting a lot of really close ones that are getting close to that off center, but not quite there. Not quite. That's right. I need more rolls because, well, I sold out all my rolls the other day. All my wheat penny rolls are gone. Somebody wrote a comment. Yeah, I got a 2023 West Point Silver Eagle that I will not sell. It's my personal one. Somebody wrote a comment the other day that they prefer the rolls that Chuck sells over there on Copper Coins, and I said, I do like those too. I do like them, but in order for me to make money, I can't buy those and hope to resell them for money. Just because they just go for way too much money. I always got to look for rolls. Unless I'm doing it just for a funsy thing, like on here, I pretty much got to look for rolls that, when I'm going to sell something, sell the rolls, sell the coins out of them, I got to look for stuff that's like $5 and under pretty much. I'm going to be reaching out to one of my dealers and ordering up a bunch of wheat pennies from him because I buy them from him for 4 cents a piece. So I'm going to reach out to him and order up, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000. That should be a fun hunt, huh? Basically, he's just got 5-gallon buckets of them. Depends how much shipping is, though. If shipping's a lot, I might have to drive down to his shop in southern United States and pick them up. Just because, 5,000 pennies, that's gonna... people ship that much all the time, though. That's like a box of pennies, right? No, 2,500's a box? 2,500's a box, so it'd be like shipping 2 boxes of pennies. It's probably like, what, $15 a box probably to ship? I would guess $15 to $18 a box, so it cost me half as much to ship it as what it's going to cost to buy them. Oh, well. When like I say, he's got 5-gallon buckets just sitting in his, well, not even in his shop. They're in a Conex container behind his shop, just full of wheat pennies. And I said, well, do you search them? And he goes, no. He says, I don't really have time. He says, if we're dumping them when we see a 1909 S or a 1909 SVDB, he's like, yeah, sure, we'll pull it out, but he's like, otherwise I don't have time to sit there and search through for all the key and semi-key dates or for anything else. So they'll buy like a collection from somebody that has like the book will be full of pennies, and they just put it over their bucket and give it a good smack and knock all the pennies out of it right into a bucket. So yeah, I figured I'd order up a bunch from him. Yeah, he's down in Texas, so I guess I better go down there before the war between the United States and Texas breaks out, huh? The United States just needs to back the hell off. Sorry. Not gonna let my politics get in the way. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah, right? Well, we definitely wouldn't be... we could do it in one stream, but I'd be streaming for probably 20 plus hours straight. I know, but like I was just saying, the United States should just back off and let Texas handle their own damn border. For one, it'll cost us a hell of a lot more or a hell of a lot less money, as the United States. Taxpayers won't have to pay for border patrol there, and it's a big border. And honestly, I think the Guard can do a lot better job of patrolling that border than the Border Patrol can. Nothing against Border Patrol. I love them because, like, when my dog ran away the one time, Border Patrol it was during a flood in the area. So Border Patrol was here helping the police and stuff. Border Patrol brought my dog back. So, actually, the dog brought Border Patrol back. It was weird. The dog ran off, and then Border Patrol saw him and said, "Hey, boy, where do you live?" And my dog Magnum, turned around and went walking back towards the house, and Border Patrol followed him. It was hilarious. I miss that dog. Oh. My politics ideas may be a little bit unsettling for some people, but I'm not a right-wingist. I'm not a left-wingist. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe in the Constitution of the United States. Hey, if people want to go through the correct, proper channels to become U.S. citizens, I'm all for it. All for it. I got friends that are U.S. citizens and they went through the correct procedures and everything. No, agreed, yes. Okay. Am I even part of that conversation? Oh boy. Yeah. Basically, that's what's happening. And I was watching a video where it was talking about the uh, Biden mandate that says it's catch and release. So if somebody comes, if they catch somebody, they give them a ticket to appear in court, and then let them go. It's like, excuse me, what? That's why Texas said enough, and has closed their border. Yeah, I know. I'm I do not live in a sanctuary state, so, or a sanctuary city even. Thank God. Again, if people want to go through the correct procedures to become U.S. citizens, I'm all for it. Hey, a 31. Sweet. I'm all there for it. But if they're going to try to sneak in and stuff, well, honestly, I mean, we can deport them all we want, but the problem is they just try again and again and again. There needs to be... I know this is going to be an unpopular thought, but there needs to be bigger consequences. You know. I mean, you don't see Canadians trying to sneak in. unless they're in trouble. That's just a really nice looking 55. Yeah, there's not much of a border to guard up here. We just guard our border against, like, terrorists coming in. But down in the south there, I'm serious. That whole border needs to be patrolled by the National Guard, not by Border Patrol. Nothing against Border Patrol, again, but National Guard with Humvees that have freaking 30 and 50 cal turrets on top of them driving around down there is a hell of a lot more intimidating. Again, like I say, I back the blue and whatever, and I know Border Patrol is just doing what they're told by the U.S. government, by Biden, by the Biden administration, I should say. But this catch, what illegal immigrant, when they get their ticket to appear in court, is actually going to show up for court? They don't. They go and just run off. That's just like, even though we're not a sanctuary city here, and I think we used to be and aren't anymore. I don't know. Anyway, Texas was busing all the people they were catching to these sanctuary cities like New York City, and now those cities are like, oh, wait, you can't do that. You can't be sending those people here and stuff. And Texas is like, you guys said you were a sanctuary city and we had to let them in. Here you go. Yeah, pretty much. Slap your wrists and turn you loose. I saw a thing the other day, a report the other day, that said that even Minnesota has always, well, not always, but for a while now has been a big Democratic state. That even a place like Minnesota is starting to lean more Republican because they're sick of the bullshit. I was like, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I don't have to worry. I'm in North Dakota. This is a red state, period. I don't know that it would ever flip. I don't think it would ever flip to blue, so. That's a really nice Woody. But yeah, like I say, I believe in the Constitution. And the Constitution, we do say we allow immigrants in, but, there's a procedure for that. Yeah, we're almost through these wheat pennies. Like I said, most were going to be 40s and 50s. Yeah. I think it's going to end up being Trump. Unless they can really figure out a legal way to keep him out. When you look at all the pre-polls and stuff, Trump's winning pretty much everything. Which, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I voted him before, twice. I don't care if people know that. I voted for him twice before, but my problem with the country was great when Trump was in charge. Really, it was. I mean, I really enjoyed the low diesel prices. That was nice. But Somehow, I'm just thinking, could medically somehow could we put like some kind of a filter over his face so that he um so when stuff comes out of his mouth, it's a little bit more politically correct. I'm not saying you have to be politically correct about everything. I'm not. I'm probably not even close to the most politically correct person. But there's a few things that the man says that just needs to not be said. I mean, that's a man that can put us into war just with his voice. I did enjoy my stocks though when he was in charge. They were nice. But yeah, I've been watching a few videos on people talking about like Texas being able to succeed and stuff, and even a Texas or a lawyer from Texas is like, Texas cannot just succeed from the union like everybody thinks we can. He's like, it's like an act of Congress or something like that has to approve them succeeding. So that means that if they want to try to succeed from the union, it's literally would be like a civil war. Like, well, I don't think the United States wants to go to war against Texas. There's a lot of people there with guns. I mean, there's a lot of people in a lot of places with guns. Like, North Dakota's not that big, but we have a lot of guns. Every time I hear that song by Jason Aldean, uh, Try That in a Small Town, and he talks about the gun that his granddaddy gave him and all that stuff, and they want to take that, I always laugh because I'm like, yeah, I have a gun from my granddad. They want to come and try to take that from me? Good luck. Good luck. Alright, that's all the wheat pennies, so now it's on to beefaloes. I haven't really looked that close at these, by the way. So this will be fun for all of us here, all involved. Come on. There we go. We got a 34. Ooh, it's an S. You know, that's a little bit better, isn't it? 34S, I believe that's a better one. 30, 34, 35S. 35, right? 35S. 10.3 million. So yes, a little bit better one there. Here's a 29. Just a regular old 29. Yes, Otis, these are actually pretty nice looking. So it's got a little mark across it. It's a 26 or 8. I can't quite tell. I think it's a 28. Could be a 6. I don't know. It's one of those. Ay, ay, ay. 1920. Had to pull it out from underneath the scope to see it better. 1920. Oh, 35 again. Just a regular old 35. $23. Hey, Van. It's a 23. That's a... Got some weird toning going on with it. That's cool. $19.30. 29. 35. Another 1935 Denver. 12 million. A 25. 1930 San Francisco. 5.4. 5.4 million. 1927 Denver. 5.7 million. Another 1927. This is just a regular, a little bit of nub of the horn left though. 29 Denver. 8.3 million. A 21. 1921. That's only 10.6 on that, and that's actually not in bad shape at all. $36. 35 Denver. Again, that's at 12 million. 34 Denver. 7.4 million. Nice. Zero. 1927. Everybody always asks that. They think they're silver, but there is no silver in Buffalo nickels. There is no silver in Buffalo nickels. Buffalo nickels are made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. $35 Denver. A 21. Another 1921. A 1929. Got some horn, got some scratches, but we do have a little horn left. That's nice. 29. What is that? 36. 28. 28 San Francisco in pretty nice shape, if I do say so myself. 6.9 million. 1920. Yeah, there is. The war nickels are 35% silver. 1924. 21.6 million. 1930. A 35 Denver. a 1920 35 1919 1934 1923 1934 Denver 1925 1927 1935 Denver, and the last one, a 1924. Huh. That's not too shabby, those. Not too shabby at all, I didn't think. I think that's all of them. Just double checking quick. Looks like it. Yeah, so like this one here, this 44 Philly with the P up top is so you get the Denver, the Philly, and the Denver, the Philly, or the San Francisco like that. These are 35% silver. I actually have some really nice ones. Actually, I could show you one, I think, here. I'll show you one of the nice ones that I own. It's a better example. Like here's a 1943 with toning. Denver. Let's pull down into those steps and check this out. So it'd be a toss-up. Technically, I think this is full steps. I technically think this is full steps, but it'd be up to a grader to decide. You have to have 5 full steps. And there's technically 6 there. But the bottom one is not a full step for sure. And now it'd be the nick that's in the center, almost directly in the center, that would be up to a grader to decide if that's too much of a nick for getting full steps or not. I have another one here. Another nice 43. Denver. Let's see the big ding over here on this side. Definitely would call it not full steps. So those are really nice. Really, really nice ones. You normally don't get them that nice, honestly. They usually are in pretty rotten shape, in fact. Well, they usually look like that first one I showed you with the all the issues and stuff. I forgot what this nickel is. Oh yeah, it's this one that's got the weird annealing issue. Because the reverse looks all weird like. What else do we have laying around here? This is the 64 I showed at the beginning. There's just so many coins laying everywhere. I mean, my desk, well, maybe you would believe it. Most of you probably have the same damn desk as I do. Just boom, an explosion of coins everywhere. This coin's probably gonna go into my book. I bought this one. Beautiful 36 Denver. Let's pop it out of the flip. That is a beautiful, and it is red. I know that the screen doesn't, the camera here that I have don't do it justice for the coloring and everything, but it is a beautiful 36 Denver. Yeah, it is. It's nice. So I think this one's gonna end up in my book. I haven't put a coin in my book in a few weeks now, so it'd be nice to put something else in there. Anyway, I think that's all we got today. Anything you guys want to look at that's coming up on the show tomorrow, on my Whatnot show tomorrow? Yeah, I have a coin explosion. There is coins literally everywhere on my desk. And then if there's not coins, there's baseball cards. And there is a lot of baseball cards. I also have a few um, Girl Scout cookies left. So because this, if you're gonna be at my Whatnot show tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central, and you want to see anything up close, now is the time because it's a lot easier for me to show it up close right now than it is during my show because I can show it under the microscope here fairly quick and easy. Hey Dan, how's it going? I'll show that San Francisco Old Mint commemorative again from 2006 real quick here because, like I say, I had never seen one of these, and when I saw it, I was like, this is pretty cool. Oh, do I? Oh, good. That's what my diet needs, more Girl Scout cookies. Wonder how... Oh, it's not bad at all. I was kind of thinking, I wonder how hard it is going to be. I'd like to open this case on this one and just take a little bit of a closer gander at this coin, not through plastic. Yeah, That's really a nice coin. So let's see, a 2006. I want to go look this up real quick. Let's see, commemorative silver, modern. There they are, modern silver. 2000. Wait, what? 2000. 2006. I'm not even seeing it here. Weird. $2006 S. Come here, you. There. Well, that's the proof. We don't want the proof one. Regular strike. That's the one we want. So there was only 67,100 of these things minted. 67,000. That's it. Under 100,000 of these things. No wonder they're so damn expensive. Because I've seen these things selling for, like online for like $60 to $80. That's insane. Only 67,000 of them minted. And the last ones that sold at auction, let's see, there was an MS-70 that sold in 2021 for $93. So I'm gonna probably have to ask. Like $90 for this thing. And if I get it, I get it. If not, well, I guess it'll go up for auction on eBay because it's just way too valuable to let go for a low bullion price. Way too valuable. Plus, I got the full box for it and everything. The COA, the box, everything. I bet the COA probably said how many were minted. I didn't even look. It says limit was 500,000. They only minted 67,000 though. Wow. I guess that'll tell you how incredibly rare that one is, huh? I do have another commemorative coin. I don't know, I've been thinking about saving. I could sell though. Where the heck did I put it? Well, now that I can't find it, I guess I can't sell it. Son of a gun. It's a 2014 Baseball Hall of Fame one though, which is really cool. It's one of those concave, convex coins. They're neat. Very, very neato burrito. Again, here's one of the Mountain Dew bottle caps, silver bottle cap. these sell regularly for 30 to 35 bucks. Yes, it's only 6 grams of silver. So if you're a silver stacker, you're probably not going to want to buy one of these. But if you're into just cool stuff, then yeah, you might as well. Might as well. Might as well. Again, I got this cool little booklet here that's got pretty much all the SBAs in it. The only one it's missing is the wide date, or wide, not date, wide rim. I do have some wide rims coming though soon. I do have some wide rims coming soon. Got lots of silver certs. This is, like I say, the Godless Note, and as you can see, it's got an overprint just lightly on there. You can see it. Bloop. The out of order stuff. But it is a Godless Note. And we got the another silver cert here. It's a 57 with In God We Trust. This is a silver cert star note from 57. It's actually in pretty nice shape too. Another 57 B series silver certificate. Everybody on here know why they had these silver certificates? They also had gold ones. Anybody? Everybody? Everybody know? Again, I don't know a shit ton about currency, but I do know that these were actually backed by silver. Yes, actually backed by silver when they were minted. Can you believe that crap? So you could literally take this dollar and go get $1 worth of silver for it. Same with the gold backs when they had those. You could take it and go get $1 worth of gold with it. It was worth that much. That's how it was. That's why our currency used to be backed by, actual precious metals. Now it just is paper. The red one, if you ever wondered, were actually backed by government bonds. So like a $2 red seal, those were backed by government bonds. And yes, I do have a $2 red seal right here, so. And then we have a $5 star note. And I looked up this number right here, and we'll do that right now together. We're going to do it right now together. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we do this. So we're going to go over here to Google. We're going to go frugal, and we're going to type in star note. And I know it's in there, but look up. Enter. And this one right here, my currency collection. Click that. And here's where you type your stuff in. Now, you cannot look up notes from like the silver cert note. They don't have that old. So we're going to 17A, $5. Now for the serial number, it is PG 03301 and you have to put the star in also, because that is technically part of the serial number. Look up your note. It'll say that there was A total print of over 4 million. This run size of these star notes was 250,000. You look down here, the 250, less rare would be over here, more rare over here. So we're actually closer to that more rare side than we are to less rare. So that means that this star note is more rare. Right there. It's not a real rare one, but it is more rare. So we're not like super duper rare, but we're pretty rare. You know, medium rare. Just like I like my steak, medium rare. Now this is another note I have. This is actually a Thailand note, Taiwanese. So this note here sells on eBay for $7 each. Let's see. Next we have... Hi, dog. We have a dog, apparently. We have a dog. Let's see. Next foreign little note we have is this one. Department of Hong Kong, 1 cent. Don't really know much about it. Let's see. From what I can tell, they were made from 71 to 81. They're a couple bucks a piece, and there's nothing on the back of them. The next one is this one here. Bank of China, 10 fen. If I go look it up on eBay here, real quick, looks like about 10 bucks on these things. Come on. Maybe I'll look it up. Okay. My dog just bumped me with her nose and then whimpered, which means that she wants a treat. There you go. Hey, do you want it? I know you want the homemade ones, but we don't have any more. Mommy needs to make more. I'll just throw it on the floor. She'll get to it eventually. Maybe. Maybe not. No, she's eating it now. Darn dog. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot about foreign stuff. You guys know that. I try not to know too much about it because I don't like selling foreign notes. I do have some fractional notes coming, U.S. government fractional notes, so those will be good. I can't wait till those come in. They're expensive too. I have a Brazilian note here. A couple bucks on these. I have a buck fighting. I love this. Look, goats are like mushrooms. If you shoot a duck, I'm scared of of toasters. Rosie wants that, right, Rosie? We got a goldback, Utah. Basically, that's what goldbacks are trying to be. Is like the it's kind of like the silver cert and gold cert that we used to have. You know, this is $1 goldback. I know a lot of people that love these goldbacks. I do too. I love them too. I just don't have a ton of them yet, but I'm looking at getting a whole bunch of them. I'm actually trying to get a wholesale account to be able to order them. And then here is silverback. Again, the silverback, there's two different types. There's the red, which was this one here, and there was 100,000 of these made. There's also a purple one I found out that has the purple going down it. There was only 5,000 or no 1,000 of those made. So there's only 100,000 of these. You have a few of those. Which one, the gold or silver? They're expensive either way. Although you can buy a goldback for a hell of a lot less than a silverback. Silverbacks are just stupid expensive. That's why I love them. They're an easy sale too. So here's the consecutive ones. 29 and 30. So I'd prefer to sell these together, but you know, if somebody's not willing to pay the piper for what these sell for, I'll sell them all separate. And then last we have the horse blanket again, which I can't even get the camera high enough to really show you the whole dang thing, because I mean, that's literally as high as my camera goes. Yeah, maybe let's see if we do this. If we turn the stand, oops, turn it the other way. Yeah, everybody's like, what the heck are you doing? Well, I'm turning it so we can get a little bit higher here. It's in 1923. I finally took a better look at the serial number here. And honestly, this is a cool serial number. It starts with 68, it ends with 68. The only thing is you have 5659 in the center. Which, if you think about it, 5659, the 9 and 6 is just the reverse, right? It's an upside down 6 or an upside down 9. So honestly, this is actually a really cool serial number. I don't normally do so like fancy serial numbers or think about them or anything, but that's actually kind of a cool serial number. So, and again, the reverse of a horse blanket. United States of America, $1. And these things are massive. And it's 101 years old. That helps too, right? So this horse blanket's is going to be up for sale tomorrow on Whatnot during my stream. I think I have a price of like 75 or 80, something like that on it. It's pretty high. It's a pretty high price, but it's also a pretty nice bill. Yeah, almost. But it's a pretty nice bill. So the last one I sold for 45 and it was like a lot dirtier, let's call it, than this one. So yeah. We got the Britannias, as I was talking about earlier. If you want to buy silver rounds, best way to buy is ones that are backed by a sovereign country. Because then they have, hey Lily, how are you? How's your computer? Everybody, Lily is Ray's daughter. I actually sold Ray a laptop for Christmas to give to his daughter for Christmas, her Christmas gift. Here's these are the Aztec rounds. Again, this is like basically, it is a premium round, but it has the Aztec calendar on it. But this is not a sovereign round, so. Where's the other one that I had? I had one more silver round. Oh, there it is. This silver round is neat, though. The Maple Leafs? Yeah. This one's really cool, though. This is a reverse proof. It's a half ounce, 50 cent, Australia from 2024. Look at that thing. That thing's really neat. I've never seen one before until now. So, and again, this is sovereign because it's Australia. Actually, I showed one of them to one of my buddies that sells coins too, and he said the same thing, that he had never seen one of them before until, well, now. This is the DC comic Batman, colorized. Nice. I had one of them once. This is the Samoa one. There was only 2,500 of these minted. 2,500. So this is like, I think I have it listed for like 80 bucks. Something like that. And then, of course, we have the 3D skateboard, which is just fun to play with, actually. Again, this is a Samoa 2023 $5 skateboard. The trucks and the wheels are steel, but the actual board itself is silver. Whee! It's like one of those finger skateboards that my kids used to play with when they were young. But anyway, there was only 1,999 of these minted. I used to have a first year issue ASE. I sold it. I sell everything, it seems like. Yeah, it's a fingerboard for adults, you know. You know, silver. This is listed on my whatnot for 150. They're expensive little buggers. Expensive little buggers. Really wish I knew what I did with that other coin though. Probably should find it, huh? Let's see. Oh, there it is. I'm like, mint sets. Let's see. I finded it. I finded it. I finded it. So this other coin here is a 2014 Baseball Hall of Fame commemorative coin. I'm not sure that I'm going to sell this one just because I really, really like it. And it kind of goes with stuff that I mean, I collect a lot of things, but I also collect like baseball cards and stuff, so just trying to open up the case here. It'd be a lot easier to show it if it wasn't in its little holder case, but man, is it tight. It's sealed. Oh, yeah, not gonna happen. Anyway, it is like concave, convex, so which is really cool. My brother was like, "Is that the coin that's like that, or the just the case?" And I'm like, "No, it's the coin. The coin is actually is like rounded for like the baseball." These these actually sell pretty good, and graded they sell really good. It's what are they? They're it's copper alloy anyway, clad copper alloy. So I think that one might stay in my collection, just because, like I say, I like the baseball stuff. I like the older baseball stuff though. Like I open newer packs quite often, but personally, just a personal thing, I really like older baseball stuff. Let's see, what's this? 2005 State Quarters, clad in 24 karat gold. Michigan, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Florida. Those usually start at $5 on those. Basically $1 a quarter. Got a 2000 set like that. Get out of the box. Get out of the box. Hello? It's out of the box, but now Static Cling's got... Ooh, that's got some nice toning to it. Anyway, Massachusetts. Look at that. That South Carolina's actually got toning going on. New Hampshire, Virginia, and Maryland. Thing about the New Hampshire, the old man here, the old man's no longer on that rock, on that mountain. He, like, sloughed off. But yeah, that South Carolina's got some really cool toning going. All of them have a little bit, but that South Carolina really's got some. What else we got here? We got a 1999 Platinum edition. So Delaware, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. These are platinum 24 karat, or yeah, 24 karat, basically gold, or not gold, platinum plated. Yeah, they're layered in pure platinum. Just don't get liquid platinum on your fingers or anything, because then you can end up with platinum poisoning, which is not cool. And the last one here that we have is another gold plated one. And this is 2002 Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, and Mississippi. So got all those. Oh, I guess I got this thing too. The 2009 set here. Just these coins. That's all I got. I don't have a box or anything. It's just this. I think that's it for those things. I have the Pope coin that nobody's interested in the Pope coin. It's so I mean, it's I'm not going to keep it either. I'm not Catholic. But the Pope coin is kind of cool. It's bronze, but it's clad in 24 karat gold. And they sell for right around 20 bucks on eBay. Nobody wants the Pope coin. I think that's it. I mean, there's a lot more here, but for the bigger ticket items. I guess there's always the oh, there is those too. We have the 73 Ike MS64 in a little bit older PCGS holder. We got the Benji 54S MS63. It's the reverse that let this coin down. I think the rest of it looks pretty good, but right down here you can see some contact issues. Otherwise, this coin does not look too bad. How much for what? The Pope coin? No. Which one? Don't care for the Pope. Okay. How much? Ike or the Franklin? Benny Ike 2. What does full bell lines mean? It's these lines right across here that go all the way. If they go all the way across, except for the crack, they go all the way across. You can get a designation of full bell lines. The Benjamin is 30. Benny is 30. The Ike is. I gotta find the Ike. The Ike is 20. The 1922 MS61 Peace Dollar is 55. And the 1921 MS63 Morgan is $105. $105. This thing, on the other hand, is a lot more. The Morgan is a 63. This is an actual U.S. Mint coin die. Um, so yeah, I got those, and then I also have, like I said, I got a bunch of these MS-67 Annex coins. These are the presidential coins. Like there's John Adams, the Philadelphia. Do I have another? Yeah, here's another John Quincy, the Denver one. And then I got Philadelphia, Van Buren, and the Denver one. And then I only have one of the Monroe, the Denver one for the Monroe. And then I have the Andrew Jackson, Philly, and Denver. So I got 7 of those. There's a lot of stuff on my desk. My desk is kind of covered in coins right now. This is going to be the largest Whatnot auction I've probably ever put on. And again, that's tomorrow, the 10th, at 12 p.m. Central Time, if anybody wants to come check it out. Normally my streams last 1 to 2 hours. This one I have a feeling is going to be up in that, probably up to that 3 to 4 hour range. Oh, come on. I've even offered up a couple times, and I'll show it here now. This coin. People that have been in my streams before probably recognize it. If you've ever been in one of my streams, you probably recognize it. Dan, Otis, Ray. This is in my coin stand that I show stuff off on the stand. I take it out once in a while, but anyway, this is the 7 tail feather, 78 reverse. You can tell it's a 78 reverse because it's got a more of a flat, the breast is flat, where the 79 had more of a concave or convex breast area. I was offered from the local coin shop, actually offered me 165 for this coin. So I have ran it before for 165. Yeah, you don't remember seeing that side? Yeah, it's because it's always in the thing. Maybe I should just put it in the holder this way. Then nobody will ask anymore, right? I have ran it for 165. People think I'm insane, but I figure if the coin shop's willing to give me 165, it must be worth at least 165. It's probably worth 230 or so. But it'll just sit in my little tempo crazed. Tempo crazed. Coins and currency. It just clicks right in there. Yeah. I have two more Morgans. Both are getting sent off for grading right now, so can't really show them. I found this the other day. I forgot I even had this. This thing is really cool. This is the American Historical Society. This thing's really neat. This is strange but true. So you got Lincoln and Kennedy. Lincoln elected in 1860, Kennedy in 1960. 7 letters in name. Secretary name was Kennedy. Secretary's name was Lincoln. Assassinated on Friday with wife present. Assassinated on Friday with wife present. Successor was named Johnson. Successor was named Johnson. Andrew Johnson was born 1808. Lyndon Johnson 1908. Booth shot Lincoln in a theater, hid in a warehouse. Oswald shot Kennedy from a warehouse and hid in a theater. So really kind of cool, the similarities there. So we have a 59 Denver penny on this side. Booth and Oswald both killed themselves before their trial. Kennedy and Lincoln were carried to burial in the same occasion. Booth and Oswald were both born 100 years apart. Lee Harvey Oswald, John Wilkes Booth. Each full name is 15 letters. Both presidents had their validity of their elections challenged. Both presidents were directly concerned with Civil War. And then we have, on this side, we have a 40% silver toned Kennedy half. So that's a really cool thing that I picked up a while ago. I forgot I even had it. So, anything else anybody would like to see before I sign off? Yes, Dan. They were. I mean, I don't know how many times I've bitched at my own politician, even though I'm in a red state and we have Republicans. Um, I've complained to them multiple times about that they were elected, you know, by the people for the people, but they don't seem to think that way. I mean, the one guy, our senator, been in there for a freaking ever. He gets reelected all the time because he's for the farmers in my state. But I told him, I said, dude, you don't get elected by the farmers. There's not enough farmers in my state to elect you. You get elected by everybody in the state. So you need to work for everybody in the state, not just the farmers. Although he's the head of the farming commission or whatever at Senate level, so but still. I don't know, I thought about running for politics once. Just once. And then I thought, oh, I'm an idiot. I feel I'm an idiot because I'd love to run for politics, but um, I don't think I'd get anything done for the simple fact that, again, I believe that you are elected by the people for the people. Kind of hard to get something done when you're not willing to. Um, kind of hard to get something done when you are against everything that the government stands for, and nobody's willing to back you because they like their fat paychecks and everything else. Did you know there's only been one independent president ever? George Washington was the only independent president ever. History. Anyway, enough of history, enough of that, this and that, and everything else. I guess I just move on, do my thing, and get ready for my show tomorrow. So, anyway, anything else anybody wants to know about, or wants to talk about, or wants to bitch about? Maybe I should do a set up another channel and do a podcast thing, huh? UFOs? Sure, we can talk about UFOs. We can talk about UFOs if you want. Unidentified aerial events. If you've ever watched Project Blue Book, the first episode on there actually took place in Fargo. It was the Air National Guard base here. The pilots went up and they actually shot at something in the sky that they deemed to be a UFO. I mean, there's actual data of it because obviously they shot rounds at it. you know, Sasquatch. Um, sure. Well, they shot rounds at something. They claimed it was an unidentified flying object. And now the Pentagon has released more information about that stuff. That they were doing a whole mission on it because they feel that it endangers anything that the U.S. government doesn't own. Endangers the U.S. government, basically. The thing is, for me, if you want to know, do I believe in UFOs? I believe that there's probably life out there somewhere, intelligent life out there somewhere, because it kind of a lot of space out there for there to be no other intelligent life out there. Of course, we got to figure out if there's intelligent life here first on this on this continent, or on this country, this planet. But still, I just think there's a lot of empty space out there for there to be nothing else out there. Is what I'm saying. Um, do I believe there's other creatures and stuff out there that we've never seen in the world? Yeah. I mean, look at how deep the ocean is, and we haven't hardly gotten through any of it. I'm a man of many mysteries. So, anyway, if there's nothing else, I mean, Dan, I've looked through your pictures and stuff. I mean, like I told you, like you have your wheat pennies separated off into years, which is great, but they need to be separated more. Yeah, exactly. There's crazy shit in the ocean. Because a 1941 and a 1941 S aren't the same coin. I mean, a 41S carries a little bit more value than a 41 because they're a little bit harder to find. Just like a 1955 and a 1955S are two different things. You gotta have mint, separate them off into mint marks too, because I mean, just for instance, earlier I was talking about this penny this guy sent me, and the flip that it was in said 1933. But the penny itself, when I pulled the penny out of the flip, the penny itself is a 33 Denver. Now, if it had been just a 1933, that's only 14. That's 14.3 million. But the penny itself, it was a 33 Denver. That's 6.2. That makes it a semi-key date penny, and it's in really nice shape. It's probably about a $20 penny, where if it was just the 33, that'd make it about a $10 penny. So there you go. It's almost twice the value that one little mint mark makes. I was talking about your Wheaties. A 33 and a 33 Denver. Oh, yours? No, not yours, Dan. Wrong Dan. Daniel I was talking to. Dan, I'll talk about your Wheaties if I want to. Like I say, I got another wheat penny collection coming. Um, Consignment. I think I'll have a few knives too on that one. Thousands, yeah. I used to have thousands. Well, I shouldn't say that. I still have thousands because I sell thousands every week. You know? Every week I sell thousands of wheat pennies, so I do have thousands. Yeah. One or two for me anyway, right? But yeah, I mean, I literally do still have thousands. I buy thousands a week and sell thousands a week. Well, send them to me. I'll search them for you. I'll tell you what you got. Right now, I'm doing a consignment for a guy out of Washington. And that's a lot of the stuff I'm selling right now. I got a lady that's going to be shipping me a whole bunch of stuff to sell for her. I got a guy in Florida that's asked me if I'll come down and help him sell off his collection. So yeah, I got a lot of people wanting me to help them out with their collections right now. The guy in Florida, we're just trying to figure out some logistical stuff. He's gonna pay a round trip ticket for me to come down and look at his collection, plus expenses. And then I think what I'm probably gonna do, if he agrees to it all, I think I'm just gonna set up right there at the hotel and do a whatnot sale. You know, just take parts of his collection back to the hotel and do a whatnot sale from the hotel. So that's the nice thing about whatnot. I don't have to be at my home in North Dakota to sell. I can sell from anywhere in the country. And I'm working on my following. I'm trying to get it up to 10,000 people because that just gives more experience, more exposure when I do them big sales like that, big consignment sales and stuff. So if anybody is interested, yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit because obviously I'm going to want expenses and all that stuff paid and then a percentage. But if I come to you, that percentage can be, if you're already paying my expenses and stuff, we can work on what that percentage is a little better. So you just got to let me know. All right, anything else before I go? I got to get ready for tomorrow's show still. And then I'm also going to um, yes. Yeah, so I know you have like buffalo nickels and stuff. I don't know what else you have for nickels, but I know you have buffalo nickels, Daniel. Um, and yes, buffalo nickels. Different mints, mint marks are worth different amounts of money. So, for instance, 26S is actually one of the key dates. The 26S, it's under a million minted in the buffalo nickels. Under a million minted in the buffalo nickels for the 26S. So that's a key date. Hunting Rosa Mercs, nice. That's cool. I know I was gonna pick up a roll of Mercs the other day. I was gonna do it and then I spaced it, and then by the time I thought about it again, from one of my friends, it was too late. So I'll have to probably just give him a call and be like, dude, I want a roll of Mercury Dimes. Sell it to me now. He's got rolls too. He's got rolls of teen Mercury Dimes even. So, all right, everybody. I'm going to get off here. I got to get ready for tomorrow's show. If you got any other questions, comments, concerns, or anything, you need to either leave them down below or send me an email. And again, hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow in my Whatnot stream, 12 p.m. Central Time. Thanks for coming, and we'll talk to you all later. Have a good night.